Hey guys, it's Kari. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to develop consistency in your workout routine. So I often get and see a lot in terms of my conversations and people I interact with that they have such a hard time developing consistency in their workouts for multiple different reasons. And now that we're going through this whole self-isolation and social distancing, it's a one of the positive things that we could take out of it is developing a workout routine and building up that consistency while we are at home and we have the ability to do so. But again, I made some notes, so I'll be looking at my paper for a bit. But a couple of things in order to figure out, and now I know this and I can connect this because I have been on my journey. This February was 5 years since I'm on my journey, and I have not stopped. It was something that was extremely life-changing to me. When I started because I was 1.5 years postpartum, and I still call it my first postpartum journey because it was the first time I started working out after I had a little baby, and I was still trying to figure out this whole mom life, trying to be a good mom, trying to make sure that I'm doing right by my kid, as well as trying to finish school. I was still in college and just trying to be able to take care of myself. But it came down to the fact that if I wasn't taking care of myself, there's no way I could take care of my kid. And I could be a good example to my kid. And I was not going to be showing up as the best version of myself for him. So that is all the things that happened when I first started. Those are all the things that I realized and I thought about when I first started. So I sat and I made some notes on what it is that could help you figure out where you are at now and how you can get to where you want to be by little things that it will take like little steps every day, but you have to think about the bigger picture, and you also have to think about the deeper meaning behind it. All know that working out and moving your body every single day does amazing things for your body. You feel good, you get your endorphins released, your adrenaline going, your heart pumping. It is the best feeling ever. And when you are able to do that and do that consistently without having to force yourself to do it every single time, it is life-changing. So so many things you want to connect to is, the first thing is connect to why you want to work out. What is it that is telling you, or why do you think you should work out? Because working out for me would be different, have a different meaning than working out for you. So connect to why, and not like I want to lose weight. Forget weight. Weight is not even a thing in what I'm talking about right now. Weight is a byproduct of hard work that you're doing for a deeper meaning. Losing weight will always happen if you get into a consistent, healthy workout routine and nutrition routine. Hands down, it will drop. The weight will drop. So I always tell people, losing weight is one thing, but it's not going to get you there, because when it gets hard, when you have a stressful day or emotional day, that losing the weight, you're going to just be like, whatever, I could just, make it back up. I could just eat better tomorrow, whatever. That is not a deeper meaning and a deeper connection to understanding why you want to start a workout routine. So for example, for me, it was, I knew that I was not doing anything good for myself because I was not being active at all. I was super stressed with school. I was breastfeeding and I couldn't figure out a lot of breastfeeding things because it was the first time I was breastfeeding, and there had a time where I actually lost my supply for a day, and that freaked me out. I was eating horribly. I was eating so much sugar and so much crap. It was horrible. When I think back at it, I'm just so, I appreciate where I came from, but it's so upsetting to know that I treated my body that way, especially after it gave birth and housed a baby for 9 months. It just, when you don't know, you don't know. And this is why I take so much time and want to pay it forward to so many people, so that those who don't know, if you don't know, that you can have me as a guide to help you get to a better version of yourself. Because I believe Every single one of us has the best version of themselves waiting to be released. So connecting to your why. So you understand, for me, it wasn't losing weight. For me, I knew I didn't feel comfortable in my skin, like I wasn't feeling comfortable, but I also knew that was because I wasn't active. I wasn't doing anything good. And once I opened that door to being active, then I realized and I connected to the deeper meaning of why I was doing what I was doing. It was hard as hell at first, but then it gets to where I am now, and it's still hard, but it's a completely different challenge now. So connect to why you want to work out. How do you want to feel when, let's say, a year from now, or not even a year if you can't think that far, but a month from now, 2 months from now, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel like you are comfortable in your own being, meaning your confidence, your ability to do hard things and stay with a consistent routine regardless of temptation? How do you want your kids and your husband to look at you, and like, do you want them to be like, wow, I have like such a powerful mom, a strong mom, like, you know, and be proud of who you are and use you as an example? Do you have, for some people it may not even be that, some people it may be health issues. What if your family has like health issues in their, like in their genetics, and you know that it's something that can happen to you? What if all this time you could have been able to not let a bad outcome happen to you, but you are just not sticking to something that will help? So what if by you building this consistency that will help, that will cause prevention, is probably what I'm trying to say, right? Like, how are you going to feel if you just knew that you could have done something better? Because nobody likes that feeling, right? Nobody likes to know that they could have done something better and they didn't. Do you want to develop healthy habits for you and your family? Do you want it to be something that they grow up knowing, this is important? Treating myself with self-love through exercise, through eating well, all those things, do you want them to understand that and know that as something that is very important, like an important part, a pillar of their life and their foundation? Then the other thing is, find something that works for you. So many people, you know, say, I'm going to start to the gym, or I haven't gone to the gym, and they pay for a membership and they don't go because all the different excuses. It's too cold, I was too busy, I can't wake up early in the morning, and all this crap. All just excuses, right? Find something that works for you. For me, I knew I did not like gyms. That's the first thing. I knew I didn't like gyms. I didn't feel comfortable in them. And I went in, I always like, I don't know what to do. I have nothing. I need structure, and I needed structure. I would go to the gym with my brother or my husband and just like see what they were doing and try to do stuff. And for me, it wasn't really, compared to what I do now, it was not like a set thing that would build strength and endurance in what I was doing every single day. So that to me is extremely important. You need to find something that works for you. For me, as I said, gyms weren't. So the solution was home workouts. Home workouts gave me the ability to not have to leave to do a long commute to and from the gym. It also gave me the ability to just, as I like press pause, like took a break from my work, I could just go change my clothes, do my workout, and then as soon as it's done, take a shower, go back straight to my work. As I said, I was still finishing off school, so it took a while. Like I had no time. I had no time at all. So that saved me a lot of time. And then decide whether, like, what you are capable of committing to, or what you want to commit to. How many days a week? How many weeks? How many minutes a day? How many days a week do you want to commit? Don't go hell hard and say you're going to start 7 days a week if you haven't even worked out for a year. Like, that's just, it just doesn't make sense, right? Like, you're setting yourself up for failure, and you don't want to ever do that. Set yourself up for success. So 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week, or 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, that is something that you are capable of doing. You can do that, right? So set yourself up with like an intention. So set, I'm going to do 3 days a week today, or whatever it is, right? Be realistic and think about, you know, what you want to accomplish. So for me, what I needed was structure. I needed to know that I knew what I was going to do. So my home workouts came with a calendar, and each one that I did, I knew if it was 30 days long, 21 days long, 60 days long, and I knew how long each workout was. So I knew ahead of time what I had to do. I knew when I had my rest days, so I could plan ahead, right? And then also in there, think about nutrition. Now nutrition I'll do as a separate video, but nutrition it goes hand in hand, and sometimes nutrition is the biggest thing that you want to that people battle with, because you could work out, but then if you're eating like crap, then it's not gonna work, right? Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Then what you want to do is get support. Get support from a community, a positive and inspiring community. Get support from a coach like me. I help coach women all the time, and it's something I'm super passionate about. And you want to have somebody on your side. That's what it is, right? You want to have somebody that's there to help you on your journey, understand where you are, understand where you're coming from, understand what you're going through, and know your personality, so that you could just say, so they could push you when you need to be pushed. Because when you don't have somebody there on your side, it's easy to say tomorrow, or it's easy to say not today, or it's easy to say I'll enjoy that treat, because sometimes you just need to have that person on your side, knowing that this is the goal that you're reaching for, and that those actions aren't going to get you there, right? And know that you are capable, right? Je suis capable. That's a book that Seth had read, that I am obsessed with that affirmation, and it just goes to show, every time you say it, you know that you're capable. It means that I am capable. Whenever you go through a hard time, if you just say that, I am capable, you know that you're going to do it, and that you can do it. Last but not least, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice? That's a huge and important thing to know, because oftentimes we can make tons of excuses as to why we don't want to do something, why we can't do something, and that's just setting ourselves up for failure again, right? So if you bring to the forefront what it is that could hold you back, and you know that you're willing to sacrifice that, a little bit of extra sleep, so you can wake up a little bit early and stuff like that, then you know that you are going to do it. You make up your mind, you set that intention, and you make up your mind that you're going to do it, right? So I hope that helps. Those are my tips on how to get started. We will continue to build off of this, but I just thought that these are really good points to help you figure out where you are at now, and help you get off onto a consistent workout routine. So if you want to join my community, and if you want me to help coach you, I will put all the details in the description below. I help clients all the time get started with their health and fitness routines. I myself have been on my journey for 5 years now, following these simple steps, connecting to my why, being realistic and about my commitment, and I do these programs one after the other, and each one takes me through a different stage of my life, through different challenges in my life, and they are constantly challenging me every single day, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. They're absolutely amazing. So if you'd like my help as your coach, I would be happy to help you. Just reach out to me. My email is in the description below, and I will help figure out, we will talk, and I will help figure out where you're at in terms of fitness level, where to help you get started, pair you up with a program that would be ideal for you, especially now that we have all this extra time at home. It would be a great chance to jump at this opportunity to be able to work out from home. I can't wait to hear from you. Bye, thanks for watching.